According to new research, a third of Britain's bosses would hire a man in his 20s or 30s over a woman of the same age, for fear of maternity leave. The new study, commissioned by law firm Slater Gordon, also questions managers' approach when it comes to hiring women of childbearing age, as well as employing mums in senior roles.
This study shows that maternity discrimination continues to be a widespread issue in the workplace. Employees shouldn't be judged because of their gender or because they have children. Women show time and time again that when they come back into the workplace after having children, they perform as well as, if not better, than their male counterparts or people without children, because they're well aware that they have a finite time within the office and within which to get the work done. They will reward employers with their loyalty and commitment if there is flexibility available to them. In terms of the mothers' responses to the survey, the two main findings were that 60% of mothers felt that their careers had somehow been stalled or derailed, i.e. that they were on a particular career progression path, and when they returned from maternity leave they were put on some parallel career path where there was less progression, less opportunity. And another 75% of mothers felt that their employers took less interest in their career progression once they returned to work after maternity leave. I don't think businesses have a fair point financially to discriminate. There's no justification to discriminate against women. Employers get back nearly 100% of their costs involved in administrating maternity leave. If a woman feels that she's being discriminated against, she should certainly start to take a mental note, if not an actual physical note, of why she thinks that's happening. She should compare what happened to her before she went on maternity leave to what was happening now. Speak to her partner, speak to friends to sound out what she thinks is happening. Then to raise it informally with her manager or with HR to see if this can't be ironed out. It may well be a misunderstanding or an unconscious matter. If things still are not improving, she should look at the grievance policy and raise a grievance with her HR people on a more formal basis. Litigation is always the very last step, and bringing an employment tribunal claim should be very much at the back of somebody's mind. However, I am also aware that there is only a 3-month time limit within which to bring a claim, so all these things do have to be dealt with in a relatively quick manner. The issue around maternity discrimination continues to be one that isn't often spoken about, and when people do speak up about it, there is often the business side will say, well, we don't recognise this. So we've set up an online forum where women can come to our website and put their stories anonymously if they want to about what's happened to them, and we're encouraging women to share these stories to empower them, to help them talk about what's really happening in the workplace and to really make it a much more visible issue that can no longer be ignored.